the Season 1 final was a pretty convincing victory. I think I won the second map of Oregon about 7-1, so yeah, convincing win for the Season 1 final. Hey everyone, what is going on? It is Tom here, back with another Tech 1211 gaming live stream. We are back, guys, with quite a special and different 1v1 Premiership live stream. Because in fact, this is this is actually the Last Man Standing documentary. Obviously, you saw one of the trailers when we brought in. Before we start talking about it, I'm just going to showcase to you all 3 trailers which have been made for the Last Man Standing. We'll start with the longest trailer, and then we'll cut to the one with Tyler, and then the one with me. Then I'll tell you a little bit about the Last Man Standing documentary, and obviously with me right now is Tyler and James. Obviously Tyler is included in the documentary quite a lot.
Good afternoon.
So yeah, we got a bit to talk about there, and then we will showcase the actual Last Man Standing documentary. Just so you know, if you guys want to watch the documentary again, not on the stream, there will be a premiere of the video by itself without any of this. And that'll probably be coming out tomorrow, maybe, or the day after. But you'll see a premiere, you'll be able to set a reminder for when it comes out. But yeah, without further ado, we'll just showcase the documentary trailers right now.
Well, every match counts, but it's all about beating Tom.
Diffuser right now, and Tyler's going to take it. Yeah, they all want to beat me, but at the end of the day, I know I'm better than the rest of them. A wall right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh. Okay.
Tom's had his run, but it's now my turn to end it.
I'm at the top. No, the pressure's on me to win my matches, but I mean, I don't feel any pressure because I know I'm going to win those matches.
This is it. It's definitely my opportunity to win this.
This Season 2 final match. This means everything. Come on, take it.
wasn't my best performance by a long shot. I could have and should have played a lot better, but now looking back at it, there's a lot of things that I could have done differently.
Yeah, the Season 1 final was a pretty convincing victory. I think I won the second map of Oregon about 7-1, so yeah, convincing win for the Season 1 final.
No one's talking.
Okay, so there we are, guys. That is the Premiership right there. Those were the trailers for the Premiership, for the Last Man Standing documentary. So those were the trailers. Obviously, so the first trailer, the long one, none of those clips that you saw there were used in the actual documentary at all. That was just specifically made for the trailer. But the second trailer is the one where it's specified between either me or Tyler. Those were actually used in the documentary. You're going to see those clips in the actual documentary. So speaking of a documentary, how we filmed it was in my bedroom. Basically, it was all done in my bedroom. If not, the outside shots were done outside my house. That's how it went. Tyler
Literally
came round to
everything
mine,
was
and
done.
everything was done.
Literally everything was done in your bedroom.
Yeah, pretty much. Both everything was done in my bedroom. We edited it. It was
Not only
actually
that, everything is done in your bedroom as well.
well, yeah, everything's done in my bedroom right
Such
now.
as
We're in it
the
right now
editing for the
with
stream as well.
all the stream stuff. But
Hey,
the actual editing of the documentary that was done with VCSDC video editor. That is obviously showing the credits of the documentary itself anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to that company, because that is I don't have to pay any money at all. And if I want to, I can edit videos in 60 FPS and in 4K. I don't have to pay any money for it, and there's no watermarks or anything. So it's brilliant that there's editing out there which has got good quality.
That you can
And
just do
I
that.
don't have to pay
Yeah.
for it. It's brilliant, really. It's great. So yeah, the Last Man Standing. Obviously, it specifies with me and Tyler.
Sorry.
Now there's a couple of key reasons for that. For me, it specifies me is because I run everything. I do
It's
everything.
your- Yeah, I
So
was gonna
obviously,
say,
I'm gonna
it's
put
you.
myself in it. I'm the director for it all and stuff. So obviously, I'm gonna be in it. Obviously, I finished. I won season 1 last season. I finished first this season in the Premiership
Shut.
table as well. So obviously,
But
if you're talking about who's gonna win season 2, it'd be a good idea to have first place in there. And Tyler was the runner-up. He was the runner-up in the final for season 1. He finished second in the table this season.
Tyler's
So
meant to win.
it fits
not,
for
not
it
only that, I
fits
think it's 'cause
for.
I'm probably the only one that can be bothered to do it as well.
Well, yeah, Tyler. Well, apart from the fact that Tyler actually is also going to be there because
No, you look across the road from
he's
him.
he's there. Yeah, he lives like how many, like 2 minutes away from me, quite literally. If you just
5
walk,
minutes, yeah.
2 minutes walk, yeah. So it's really easy for us to be able to communicate with
Easy,
each other
yeah.
and be able to film all the stuff. And that's why we had that stream when Tyler came round and we talked about the Premiership so far and all that type of stuff. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
easy for me to be able to have it with Tyler because he's lives really close, and you know we were able to do it just easily. We can just text each
So you
other, and
don't
then
think the boys-
2 minutes later, we're there filming it.
Mate.
All of the stuff
Yeah.
was filmed over the course of about an hour and a half. About that, so everything for the Premiership, for the Last Man Standing documentary, everything was filmed in the course of about an hour and a half. So yeah, we filmed it all,
Time
and
and
then
effort.
time and effort. We filmed it all, and then we finished it. I got it on my phone. I uploaded all the video files into my PC, and as you guys know, I started filming that. It was then a couple of weeks after that my PC then broke, and that's why there weren't any streams
Destroyed
for
itself.
about a month because the PC
For like
decided
a
to break.
month.
We then got
Yeah.
it fixed, but in between the time of getting the PC
Then he couldn't be
fixed,
bothered.
and getting my PC was completely wiped. That's why OBS was different when I started everything back up again, because OBS was everything on my PC was wiped. There was no storage or memory on it at all, so I had to recreate everything. And there was a bit of a problem with that because all the files that I filmed the documentary on my phone and I uploaded the files onto my computer. I got a new phone in between the course of my PC breaking and then getting it fixed. I had my old little iPhone, and now I've got myself, an iPhone 8 Plus. Obviously, the video files aren't going to be on there if it wasn't filmed on that. I tried to get it. I tried to get it from the cloud.
You could.
I tried to get it from the cloud,
Yeah, I was gonna
but
say.
it wasn't working. For some reason, some of the video files were able to be exported onto my PC, but then some weren't, which was a bit confusing. So I just left it for a couple of weeks. I left it for about.
Major roof.
I was like, well, what do I do now? I'm gonna have to refilm some of the stuff. I then tried to come up with some different ideas. I was actually gonna call Tyler around to refilm some of the scenes because most of the stuff was written down on a script, which I wrote
remember you
anyway.
telling me that, yeah.
So I was thinking we might have to refilm some of the stuff. But then a couple of days ago, I plugged my phone back into my PC just to give it one last check, and it worked. I was able to go on the cloud, and everything was working. It's a bit weird because it hadn't been working for about a month, and then all of a sudden, yep, I'm back again. The files are all there.
At least you got them.
Input them, boom, and with that I was able to finish editing the documentary, and I know that a lot of people have like questions of how it's all done, the equipment that I have and all that, and I want this documentary to sort of answer a couple of those questions. We do have a bit in the documentary, it's like about halfway through, where you basically get a tour of the of where I'm at right now. You get to see
this.
you get to see exactly where I'm at. You get to see exactly my viewpoint on where everything goes on. You get to see how I control the Premiership and how I have everything pop up on your screen and how I have the camera working as it does right now, the microphone.
What it looks like behind the scenes.
What it looks like behind the scenes, how everything goes.
Basically, it's
Yeah,
just a car with fake
so
taxi written on the side.
Yeah, that makes it sound so much more professional than it actually is.
You'd be surprised, although it is just my bedroom, it's quite professional. Anything you'd like to add, Tyler, about what your thoughts on the documentary before we play it?
Not really. I've not actually seen it yet, so I really don't know how this is going to turn out. But to be fair, I'm really expecting it to be as good as you'd think a person that's good at media and stuff like that, and just another regular guy, 215-year-olds, just working on, 215-year-olds
good at
just
media.
trying to work on something.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely that. I mean, highest achiever in media, right here, just so you know. Distinction stars all around. Anyway, yeah.
Big up Birchwood.
We've got the I'll just play the fast premiere intro. I'm gonna restart that sentence. We'll just play the 1v1 Premiership intro, and then it'll go straight into the documentary. So yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy. It took quite a bit of time for me to make, a lot of effort. And it's just me really, just me thinking about something, wanting to do it, and in the end I was able to do it. We managed to get it work in the end, and yeah. Just so you guys enjoy, because like I said, it's had no budget whatsoever. I've just made it in my spare time.
Ask that then.
Same with all the Premiership. It has no funding whatsoever. I buy all the stuff myself. That's why some of the quality isn't so good, but I try and make it as professional as possible with an income of £0. But yeah, so hopefully you guys do enjoy, and just bear in mind as well, it is. I think it's all right. I think it's quite good, especially like the quality and stuff. Just bear in mind, no money has been put into this whatsoever. It's not like Avengers Endgame. So yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy.
Thinking that you're gonna have CGI in the background.
Whoa, James, calm down there. You think I got that type
Tyler
of
starts
equipment?
floating.
So yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy. Make sure to leave a comment and get ready to set your reminder for the premiere of the actual video itself. We'll talk about the documentary once it's finished. We'll have a bit of reaction from Tyler and James, but especially Tyler as he was in it, but he's not seen it yet. So yeah, here it is, guys. Take it away. This is going to be the documentary. and I hope you guys enjoy. And
Yeah, the Season 1 final was a pretty convincing victory. I think I won the second map of Oregon about 7-1, so
yeah, convincing win for the Season 1 final.
It wasn't my best performance by a long shot. I could have and should have played a lot better, but now looking back at it, there's a lot of things that I could have done differently.
We started Season 2 with a new but soon popular face of Will. He started off exactly how you would expect, but you know, now he's a possible contender for the Season 2 champion, especially after he started off as being a newcomer to the game and not really knowing what to do.
So, the candidates. What can I say? James, he's bad, but we still have him. Nah, I'm joking. He's got the fire inside himself as well as the passion to want to win Season 2 of the Premiership, as well as me and Will. So, Connor, he's been very unproven due to his late entry to the season, but I think he's got the potential to win the title of the Season 2 champion.
Tell us in the Season 1 final. So he's obviously able to make it to the Season 2 final, but he's faltering a little bit with the other contestants. Most memorable one being against James and Shelley. So it's going to be tough to see who's going to be in the final.
Tom's obviously tipped to be the rightful winner of Season 1 and Season 2, but I always like the underdog being the underdog, and that might be Tom's undoing in the final, because the skill gap between all of us is rapidly decreasing, and soon the match is going to be extremely crazy.
Yeah, at the start of Season 2, the matches were still biased towards the favourites, but they are starting to become a lot more competitive now, and there's no clear winner at the start of the matches now, and, you know, anyone can win any match.
With the matches being so hyped up, the equipment needs to be good as well.
Hey guys, so here is the setup, everything to do with the 1v1 Premiership. Yeah, there we are, we've got OBS open. Here we obviously have our studio cam, which right now is just set up there. Sometimes I can move it though, and I prefer it on my laptop, on my computer there. Yeah, I just sort of put it wherever I just feel like it'll work best for the day. Also have the microphone that everyone sees. Obviously, you know, I've got Koala Bear on there, nice little guy. So I have that down here, talking into that all the time. Then obviously I have the game there, so that's how I'm spectating or playing if it's one of my matches. So I'm going to be sat here and with the game, and then there's OBS on the side with everything going through. How everything does, you know, it all goes through OBS. Obviously from here I can do pretty much anything I want to do. So now we have stream starting soon. I have the Last Man trailer that I can play. I've got all the intros, stuff like that, and then obviously the Prem intro. And then on here we do have the very famous banner that is always changing, because I always want something new to do with the banner, so that's always changing. But anyway, there has been some massive improvements regarding the Premiership and regarding how everything's done on the Premiership. If we just go back to the very first match.
Oh god, it's a illusionist. Who's your pistol?
15 seconds to go.
Don't know where he is.
Okay, not got much time left.
10 seconds to
We
go.
ain't got much time left.
5 seconds to go.
James, what were you doing still on cameras?
Oh, rude. See that? Did you see that?
He's gonna say that was a good kill.
That was me being a doom.
So yeah guys, obviously from that you can see it's very different from what it is right now or what it is today. So we just go back to one of the most latest matches, proper spectated match with me and Will commentating, Adam versus Connor. You can see there's massive differences with the professionality, obviously the technology that I'm using. We obviously some massive changes. We've got the banner up properly this time. Obviously we've got the top down view, we've got all the spectating side, we've got proper commentary, we've got proper casting, compared to we don't really get to hear the players unless I'm playing, then sometimes you're able to hear the players. But yes, major changes, major improvements. So let's have a look at that match. He gets off the drone and he just holds the line of sight. I don't think he knows that Connor is where he actually is, and this could be a An
At least
easy kill
Adam's
for
in
Connor,
a
but
location.
Adam's going to take it with the headshot. Wow, some missed shots there,
Ooh.
and that is going to be Connor's going to be hitting himself
No,
there.
that-
That is something
that
he
was-
should not have lost.
That is why you use the red.
That is wow. That is Connor. Connor right there really should have got that round right there. That is.
Yeah.
That is an
That's
easy
Connor's
kill for
round.
Connor. Adam had
The
no
second Adam
idea
made
where
that
Connor was,
push.
and Connor just took it instantly. That should not have happened right there. That should have been Connor's round. He should have
Yeah.
taken that one. So yeah, that's about the setup and everything for 1v1 Premiership, all the changes and things that have happened over the last good couple of months now with Season 1 and Season 2 and going into Season 3. Yeah, with the improved setup, the matches became a lot more professional and exciting. But it's not just the equipment that also improved, it's the way we communicate during the matches. It used to be more of one person in the party with the commentators as well as the players. So we could hear the players, but the commentators would also be able to communicate with the players during the match.
It was okay. It was an okay idea at first, but with everything becoming more professional and competitive, we changed this system so that the players and the commentators had to mute each other before the banter starts. The Prem to me is quite important, and it's also become quite a big factor in my life. Because, well, Siege has brought together a lot of friendships between all of us in our group. Because, well, such as me, James, Adam, Will, and Connor as well, and Tom. Because I wouldn't have really been that friendly with Tom if this didn't happen. Or, I think me and James would stay together, but everybody else, no, I don't think I would have even met them, to be fair. And the Siege, the game to me, is really fun because I'm just really enjoying it. I may rage quite a lot, and that's what I'm known for, but I'm really enjoying the game. And the competitive side of it, where we're doing the Prem matches, it's really fun. And just because Tom gets to do this for fun, it's just making him enjoying it, and him enjoying it's also letting us enjoy it as well. It's just fun. It's just a fun thing to do. At the end of the day, it might be fun, but it's a Premiership, and you're gonna win. Yeah, this Premiership, this is, I've already won Season 1, it's time for Season 2.
So yeah, there you are, guys. That is the 1v1 Premiership Season 2 Last Man Standing documentary. There we are. All the wait is over. It is that is the documentary right there. That is that's basically what it is.
That is the tea.
That's what it is. Yeah. So if you guys want to watch that without all the talk before, and also a bit of talk we're going to give after it as well, but it will premiere as a normal video tomorrow sometime. So yes, make sure that you are around for that. Set a reminder as well if you desperately want to watch it without the talk. But yeah, there we are. So what are your guys' initial thoughts on that? What do you guys think about it?
I tell you what, it wasn't as
It's
bad as I thought it
better
was
than I
gonna be.
expected.
Yeah,
I
Thank you,
watched
thank you.
myself kill Connor, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
I didn't watch myself kill anyone.
There is a reason why I put that
Look at the
clip
trash.
in Adam. I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna have anyone killing anyone, it's gonna be Adam killing Connor. That's who we're gonna have.
Yeah.
Because no one likes Connor.
Yeah, what was your thoughts on it? You think it was good, really? Like,
I enjoyed it.
just-
It was actually alright, considering. Considering
Yeah.
what we
Alright,
actually do
yeah.
and what we actually have, it was pretty good.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. Adam, obviously you weren't here at the start with us. You've just joined us now. But what are your thoughts on the documentary as well?
Good thoughts.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's an your opinion,
Tyler
isn't it?
just muted it.
Yes, so do we.
Adam, are
Oh.
you there?
What
Your
is
internet
it?
just sort of cut out.
No, it's not my internet. It's my mic. That's
Oh.
like-
Trash, mate.
Ah,
Trash noob,
okay,
noob,
then.
trash.
it just keeps cutting out.
Anyway, what?
Good.
Just carry on with what you were gonna say, Adam.
Okay,
What?
never mind.
What?
I was
what-
gonna say, I actually quite enjoyed the documentary. It was very good.
Thank you. Thank you for your
Very
support.
skilled.
Means a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Apart from when I saw Tyler. But
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean,
I
I was
remember.
thinking, should I
Yeah,
blur
yeah.
out his face? You know, like doing those
Yeah,
documentaries
you
of
blurred out
prisoners.
Blurred out my-
You know, it's
blurred
prisoners
out
and
my
they're
dad's
Yeah,
talking.
nameplate.
Yeah, I seen that.
they should have kept
Well, like
Graham's
Connor's dad.
red plate on.
Yeah, good point. But
Should have kept the red
like
plate
Connor's
on so
dad.
we can,
yeah, no, I think that it was, considering that we obviously have no funding whatsoever, and it could have been really shabby. It could have been god awful editing, but
government
You
funded.
should have put in
Saved it
the
was alright.
credits, funders, mum and dad.
I mean, they're not even the
Funded
funders.
by-
Never read that.
I fund myself. It's not even.
Where do you get money from?
Where do I get
From
money
banks.
from? I get money at birthday
The
and
Queen.
Christmas, and yeah,
And robbing banks.
else?
Family.
as well.
yeah, family, grandparents, Tyler, my rich
Funders.
Lo-
grandparents,
enough.
Loan
rich-
sharks.
So
robbing
there you-
banks.
Grandparents.
my rich
Debts.
grandparents. That's where I get it all
all
from.
kinds.
So don't you worry about it, because that's where I get it from. But
Anyone's
yeah,
definitely
I've-
like
Sure.
I say the documentary was quite good. Obviously, you can tell that the script was written quite a while ago because we obviously when I was talking
Tom's
about
got his braces
setup.
as well.
Well, yeah, obviously we were filming with braces on and it's gone. But with the set, when I was talking about the setup, I said that you can't hear the players unless it's me playing. Obviously, we managed to change that. We fixed that, so now you hear casters.
We should actually do something about it.
You hear casters.
Which is quite
Unfortunately,
good.
you're still going to only see my perspective because no one else is going to stream it. But apart from that, yeah, you just have to put up with
Yeah, I
my
might
point of
stream
view
it
all the
now.
time. But
Okay,
yeah,
stream
apart from that, there's that, and then there's also another mix that we talk about Connor a little bit as well. Although he's actually been forced to resign from the Premiership, but never mind,
Yeah.
because you know
Because
it's okay.
He's not.
Yeah, perfectly fine. We spoke a little bit about Will, which I think
He's
is
just-
fitting
'cause he's just
considering he's
that
going to
bad.
the finals. So
We're removing Will as well.
no, we're not.
Oh,
I was
no,
like,
no, no, we're
Will's
not.
too-
So
Will's too
in
good.
Will's place, I have to be in the finals. Sadly.
Yeah, no. I am the person who runs all this, Tyler, and no. Okay.
We're
Maybe if
kicking you
if-
instead.
Yeah, maybe
Christ.
if you ran the Premiership, Tyler, and you did
Oh,
all
maybe
this
you
stuff.
guys would actually have a
would,
chance to get into the finals then.
Neither did Tyler.
No.
Shut up.
When
Just let Tom
I'm
speak.
playing good.
So yeah, anyway, that is that's the
Boys,
Last Man
yeah.
Standing
Nah.
documentary right
You've
there.
never beat me
Hopefully you
once when I'm
guys
playing good.
did
James, you're trash.
enjoy.
You're actually shocking. I'm joking.
Hopefully, guys, you
Oh,
did
lads,
enjoy
I'll
the
come back
1v1
once my
Premiership.
update's done.
Okay, Adam. Okay.
I'll
None
I'll
of
mute
us
this
on
off until
Siege.
then.
But yeah,
You're finished, Tom.
hopefully, guys, you did enjoy the Last Man Standing documentary. Like I said, if you want to see the entire thing without the talk, then that'll be premiering tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully, guys, you did enjoy. And just if you want to just compliment me or say if there's
Why
anything
tomorrow, can I ask?
I can make better. Why tomorrow? Because it's been premiered today, and then you just put it out tomorrow. But yeah, if
Yeah,
you
but-
guys want me to anything change, because I've got a couple of ideas. We might probably not do like a
Yeah, put
documentary
your
as
funders
such,
in.
but
Put
we.
the
I'm
funders
just
in.
gonna. I'm gonna.
We want to see the
I'm gonna
funders.
call my investors and see if they're up for this to make sure their portfolio doesn't suffer. But I've got a couple of ideas which I can do, mostly probably with Tyler, where we could where we can do a couple of things. So yeah, hopefully
Do you mean
Hopefully
I
it
can
all
run
goes
up to your
well,
house, steal all
and,
your loot and then run away? Yeah.
we've got a couple of things
Fun
we
ideas.
could do instead
Fascinating.
of obviously this documentary. We've got a load of other things we can do as well, though, and I've got a couple of ideas.
Roblox
Just got to make
video.
sure that you guys carry on watching,
Roblox video.
enjoying.
Roblox video.
Roblox
Right.
video. Roblox video. Roblox.
Hopefully, you guys do. Hopefully, you guys are going to carry on watching as well to make sure that obviously it's able to be done. You know, because the Premiership is continuing. Really, it is. We've been doing it for quite a while now. But they've still been getting views. They've been getting more views than other ones. So as long as you guys are still there, you're still watching, then yeah, it'll be perfectly fine, and we we should be able to carry on with what we've been doing this entire time, which is just having fun and competing against each other. Because although we are friends, it can boil up a little bit sometimes, and it can get quite gruesome, I think is best work. Usually it's always Tyler involved as well, so another good reason to have him in the documentary. Anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy the documentary. Like I said, the premiere will be out tomorrow. The premiere countdown will start in about half an hour or so once I've got it all set up. But yeah, hopefully guys you did enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you guys for watching. You'll see you in the next one. Bye bye guys, and yeah, hopefully you did enjoy it. Bye bye.
It wasn't my best performance by a long shot. I could have and should have played a lot better, but now looking back at it, there's a lot of things that I could have done differently. Yeah, the Season 1 final was a pretty convincing victory. I think I won the second map of Oregon about 7-1, so yeah, convincing win for the Season 1 final.